Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Derek Holland will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Striding into the box, Derek Dietrich. He will lead this one off today. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer. Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Bohr, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Prado stands at second with 2 gone. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Jose Arena gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Getting ready for the bottom of inning number 1 as Gregor Blanco will have honors here in the home first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks. The unlikely.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Swing and a liner. Foul. You see the average starting play at .318. 8 home runs and 32 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Brinson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Urena has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one. Out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. they are just teeing off on him right now. And even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch on its way towards second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming, here it is. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one for Crawford is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. The pitch. Here's a fastball chop foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side, fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Jeff Samardzija will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Jeff Samardzija.
Popped him up. Bohr in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
Number 1.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner towards center. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate.
That's grown man strength right there. Able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Into the box now. Brandon Crawford hit in the air to right field. Anderson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Brinson into the bleachers and gone. So a two-run shot to left center, home run number 9 on the year, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Giants 5 and the Marlins nothing.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 29, Jeff Samardzija.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Sliders in for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Cameron Maybin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a high strike there, 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. Still without a home run and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another chance? Derek Dietrich. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Miami down to their last strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-0 the final score today. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Derek Holland earns his 5th winner of the year. Jose Arena only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon.